I'm here with Irene, Martinez Gonzales, and Katie Walacavage.
Yes, well done.
Thank you. Now, first and foremost, congratulations to both of you for doing a fantastic job on this morning's breakfast,
Thank you so much.
especially you, Katie, doing a great job on emceeing.
Yeah, sorry you have to put up with me all day.
No, wonderful. So now I wanted to talk about this new Women in Logistics Committee that you founded. Please tell us a little bit more about that, and we'll explore that as part of the conversation.
Well, I joined like last year, and I really found very rewarding to be surrounded by senior women in supply chain. But also, I found amazing that the committee is welcoming new generation. So I found it that the role that everyone has is kind of supporting each other, connecting peers to each other, and also I feel that it's kind of you are inspiring yourself in models. So I'm finding it amazing. And Katie, she's been in the committee for such a while, longer than me. So I think she will have a lot of things to tell you about it. Have you found many difference since you joined till now that more and more women are joining, like me?
Yeah, definitely. And being able to hold events like this where we can offer resources, where we encourage people to become each other's mentors. It's not just the mentoring programs, it's not just the events, like meet people, like make friends, do the mentoring, we rise by lifting each other, and that's one of the ways that we overcome diversity. We use it
Yeah.
together, and we share our experiences. We're all at different levels, so we come together, and that's integral to what we do, which is why we're having the Women in Logistics, committee. We're able to come together and make these events for people to help facilitate that, and that's our goal.
Beautifully said, really well said. And we see around the room today that there's, so many different diverse areas of supply chain represented, right from GP world to lawyers to accountants to recruitment. So all part of the whole, ecosystem, if you like, of supply chain. And I think, as you pointed out, Arina, there's a whole sort of appetite for female leaders, not just emerging leaders and existing leaders, to really give back, but also tap into a whole range of network opportunities to support each other, as you said.
Definitely. Also, I believe that today is about celebrating the past, like those women that is not that easy to be in the supply chain industry, but then also celebrate today, where we can see the room and it's full of women, and it's like supply chain, it's growing and expanding. So definitely.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, it's, yeah, sometimes you don't always see it. I started from the bottom, working in the mines and driving machinery in the mines and working on the rails and driving big 40-ton forklifts. And, sometimes you walk into a job and there's 300 men and there's you, and you stick out like a sore thumb. The second you do something wrong, it's really evident. And so to be able to work really hard throughout my whole career to be able to facilitate things like this at this level of my career, I can do that. But back then it was ensuring that every day I ran rings around them to ensure that they knew,
Yeah.
that they knew, and forging paths and going through that. I think Julia Gillard, when she was the first female Prime Minister of Australia, she said the same thing. It's going to be hard for the next person, but my job is to make it easier for the next woman that follows in my path, and that's the same for this.
So well
If
done.
we
That was so well done.
Yeah, great. And I think to
I love that what you
to,
said.
to emphasize that even further, I mean, as an association, you've got Sue, you've got Sam, both of them really driving as female leaders, strong female leaders, encouraging the Women in Logistics Committee
It's
and support.
inspiring,
Yeah,
isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. So I think, as an association, you guys are doing it. I shouldn't say guys, it's really wrong, but
That's okay.
all of you are doing a fantastic job
Yeah.
right across the country, right across the sector. So, and really excited to see what the Women in Logistics Committee is about.
Yeah.
And have you got any initiatives planned for the rest of the year that you'd like to talk about?
Actually, yes. Well, we have an event that it's happening in November.
Mhm.
It's one of the, I would say this event and the next event are the biggest in the year. It's the award night event that this year is going to be held in Sydney. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll also be setting up some women in logistics roundtable events. So helping more break it down and having mentoring sessions as basically events, but like bringing people together and building their own little mentoring and networking chains to support each other, and just bringing women together to help with that.
Great. And for those of the people watching, I know that it'll be promoted right across the Supply Chain Logistics Association. But for our viewers who are right across the world and across Australia, how can they get involved?
Well, I think just one simple way to showing up to events like this, like make sure that you get to know people, you get to like, even if you're not part of the supply chain industry, it doesn't hurt to just listen and support that this like industry and these women that are just trying to grow themselves into this industry.
Yeah. Be a mentor, be a mentee, look at who you can support. If you've ran into 10 walls going through your journey into supply chain, if you help mentor somebody, maybe they only have to hit one and they can avoid the rest because you can give guidance, and that's helping lift them up. You can instill initiatives in your workplace, you can join up to come to these events, just support it and be amongst it, be aware of it.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations to you both. Wonderful initiative with women in logistics. Look forward to showcasing more of that throughout the year and years to come. And again, congratulations on a wonderful event this morning.
Thank you so much, Lawrence.
Thanks.